I even said, I was like, I'm gonna get voted out first. I know because I won the first one.
Yes, Mr. Broadway?
This is war.
This is war.
I had to work.
Yeah,
Because he even tried pointing that out.
No, Matt was like, Jerry, don't tell them. Don't tell them. Don't point it out.
You two brought it up. I was like, okay, I gotta nip this in the bud.
What?
Me winning the first Zombie Island.
Technically, they're shady too because you got last votes from them too.
Yeah, that's true.
I look at it this way. As far as last place votes, nobody approached me to make alliances.
Wait a minute, mofo. All that time I've been voting you number one. I get chopped and screwed.
If you was voting me now the last time I was supposedly had, let's put it out there. I was supposed to be from both of them getting first place votes. The next week,
I didn't make that.
You didn't talk. We never had a line.
that's what Terrence said. Terrence said y'all two was gonna vote me first. If I voted
did.
y'all first.
Well, he told me
The very next week, I was in last place. So I was like, somebody didn't come through.
I got that offer on the table too. And when I said, how can I trust you? I never got a reply back. So I didn't go with that offer.
And the only reason you didn't get a
You know
reply.
what I remember?
And the only reason you didn't get a reply.
did come-
No, and the only reason
did come to-
hold.
I remember that.
I know the truth.
Adults are talking. Basically, the only reason I didn't reply back to you was because Jerry offered me something better on the table.
Yes, and how did that turn out?
You got to where you needed to get to. At least one of us
No,
did.
I didn't.
I kept my word. If I made love with somebody, I kept my
I
word.
remember something you did come to me and said that you and Dre would put me in first. And I'm like, and at first I'm like, you didn't even. I didn't know you
Y'all go
could
off
make.
the same alliance to everybody. And
But I wasn't even with Kenny. I ain't want Kenny to be with me. He made one of my weapons.
I just remembered that.
That's the thing with me. When I made my alliances,
Oh,
the three of us ended up working together, but I don't think you two knew that.
No, we had nothing to do with each other.
The alliance that we had was kind of like centered around me. I was working with him and working with him at the same
And
time.
I can trust him what I can trust him. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But I never ever went to anybody else and tried to support. I never turned on
future
either
reference,
one.
if there's ever Zombie Island 3, if you make alliance with me, I will stick with it. But if you double cross me, then I will double cross you and vote you last. I purposely, after I found out the votes didn't go the way they were supposed to go, I voted Terrence last and Dre first, just to purposely split them up.
Who's in the
I would have
finals?
went the other way, but Terrence might have actually got more votes because, no offense, you're new. So I figured since you would get less votes, I would vote Terrence last so that he would get eliminated.
True though, because I won. Like I was new and I won the first one.
And
I was still kind of new.
Wait a second. That was you weren't new in 2008. You were just a year old.
Just a year. Then I also won that other award, and I.
You won Catania of the Year.
What happened?
So breezy.
How does it feel to be in the finals and your first gang in them competition?
it felt good. Like, first being new to everybody and the whole scene, no people, this and that. I thought I was gonna be like the first one dead. So I said, who was it? Come with me, sitting in the little tape, oh, your boyfriend gonna be the first. No, it was Steven. Somebody said, oh, your boyfriend gonna be the first one out. I was like, oh shit, they come with me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
So I was like, okay, let me get my guard up and try, make my plans to try ease through. And throughout that, I got a chance to know everybody better, you know, talk to everybody outside of that too, you know.
The first week you didn't know what to expect. Now that you know how the game is played, who do you think should have turned first instead of Savion?
What? You said tied.
Time.
Who should you have turned? Who should have turned first instead of Savion?
Let's see. I think Savion being out first is probably a good idea. I feel bad saying that, but he's not. In a strategic game where you're at some point you need to make alliances, I don't think that, for me personally, that he would have been the one that I would have went to, like, to work with. So, you know what I mean? I think he would have been wishy-washy.
What was your strategy coming into this competition, and did you have to adjust it as the weeks went on?
My strategy was to vote people out.
Therefore, you had no real strategy outside of just voting.
Yeah.
Did it change any as the weeks went on?
I was trying to be nice to the people.
But
It worked for a minute and then it stopped working.
how do you feel about Jerry again making it to the finals with you? You did beat him before in the first Zombie Island.
You were in the finals too?
I was?
Oh,
He was in the finals. It was between y'all two, and you beat him in the finals of the first Zombie Island.
I like that Jerry's in the finals. I think he was an unexpected person in there. Same with Dre. Nobody expected him to be.
But it's true.
Is there anyone you didn't work with that you feel like you should have in this competition?
I would have Savion. I didn't actually get a chance to work with him because he died so instantly.
Well, he saved us for a while. He kept
Yeah, I know.
us well fed.
I guess you could count that, but like 101, I guess no.
Sorry, Savion.
Who had the weakest weapon choice?
You.
I'm asking Jerry.
James, you did, but you don't count.
No.
His last one.
Yeah, you don't count because you was already dead. It was Savion, a flamethrower. First off, this nigga gonna kill all of us, right? And the zombies, and it's over in the first week. I just thought that was
Set the whole fucking island on fire.
Who do you regret not working with?
Well, honestly, I tried working with Kenshi and the reason I did because I knew Kenshi would have my back. I can trust Kenshi. I kind of like once he got burned out, Dre replaced him.
You got something better though. You got something better. You upgraded.
And here's why: I knew that Dre, I didn't think necessarily was like a threat in the end, but I felt like he wasn't a threat. But I knew that he would kind of vote because he wanted to make it to the end at least. That's how I viewed it. I was like, he probably just wants to make it week to week, and I can at least do that for him.
Anyone who you worked with that you probably shouldn't have?
Let me see how far that lasted. Then,
All right. How do you feel about Terrence being eliminated before you?
I was happy because it wasn't me. But then I was like, damn, he was like my only main source of companionship there, like only person I had. So I'm like, damn, if he gone, who gonna have my back now? So it had me a little worried. So I had to stand on my own. But like, you know what? It's war. I know how to fight in battle. So
Who was the biggest threat to you winning?
because I based most of my votes on the weapon versus where we was at. I'm like the only person who did that. I was like, I think I really did base everything on the weapon, except towards the end. Then I was just like, who I don't want in. Other man.
Who do you think should be in the finals right now, and who would you replace?
See, I would like Steven to be in the finals, but he'll beat us.
we all want Steven.
Me and Jerry even had a conversation about it, like, because we about, we got to vote out Steven, but it's like if we don't, then he's gonna win. We might as well not even come.
All right. And who do you think should be in the finals right now, and who would you replace?
Steven should be in the finals, but I don't want him to because he would have won if he was in the finals, and everybody know that.
And who would you replace Steven with? Between Matt and Dre.
I would replace Dre with Savion and Matt with Kenshi. Because both their weapons are pointless. And
Thank you. He admits it.
Who did you think should be in the finals right now, and who would you replace between the two of them, of course?
I would say me, Matt. I'm sorry, Jerry, but I would have Steve in the finals.
Oh damn!
You didn't stand out to me. Like you just there.
And apparently throughout like 5 weeks, neither did you.
Well, at least I'm alive.
I know. Some people
like you just.
See, I can talk all the crap I want. I am dead.
I didn't get a chance to actually talk to Jerry or Savion. I talked to at least everybody else, but like I didn't, I had to talk with Steven though. I kind of threatened them, but like but not threatened. You didn't else threaten, did you? Just.
Because truth be told, if Steven was in the finals, he'd beat all of us.
Who's in the finals that you feel should not be?
No offense, right? Ouch.
Damn.
How do you feel about your boyfriend making it to the finals instead of you?
It's over now. I'm eliminated.
I feel that he deserves it. I feel that he's a better strategist and that he's a better. He knows how to play the game a lot better. Knows how to work alliances. Knows how to pull strings.
Hey, he just. That was a good answer, Terrence. First, I want to ask, how do you feel about being the first to be eliminated again?
It's rigged. Just rigged.
Yeah.
First of all, with all the allergies that Jerry has, he should have went first. Clearly, just by logic alone.
No, because I had some Benadryl.
Do you feel double crossed by Steven or slighted that you got all last place votes during your elimination week?
Yes. I kind of feel like it's gonna come down to Steven, Jerry, and Matt. That's what I really thought was gonna happen. So I'm not surprised because I'm the one that hangs out the least because I have a life of it. So I think it was held against me.
Do you feel that your elimination of week 5 was expected, and do you feel slighted?
I feel very slighted, and I feel like I had a serious blonde moment because everybody apparently was making alliances, and I really didn't make alliances. I just let the game play out. So I do feel cheated.
I was strategic as a bit in this game.
Who do you think the ideal finalist should be? The ideal
Can I
three.
include myself in that?
You can.
Okay. Me, Max, and
All right. Okay. If you can make the perfect alliance to see your way to the finals, who would it be with?
Probably Jerry and Matt. Because everybody else is shady.
Who do you think you could have worked with to save you from being eliminated in week 2?
We were a day late and $1 short.
yeah, it would have been mad because it was just that bro that we had just to get through everything.
Also glad to have
Okay. If you stayed long enough to form an alliance, who would it be with?
If I stayed long enough to form an alliance, I probably would have formed an alliance with Kenshi, Jerry, and Comey. Because Dre would have slowed me down. Yeah. And we would have and you was already gone, so yeah.
The two of them had to be split up eventually anyway, because you can't have like a couples.
But then again, they wouldn't have made it. Even if they were together, they wouldn't have made it through anyway. Because it would have been picking too much, and he'd have probably killed him by mistake anyway.
We wasn't a couple on the island though.
I mean, but if it would have worked, it probably would have been a good strategy to bring them both to the finals because they couldn't vote for each other.
Yeah,
So I mean, that was something I even thought about that.
I wanted Terrence to make it, but
Do you regret making or not making certain alliances, and with whom?
I definitely regret not making alliances because I think had I done so, I would have been in the top.
Okay. And who do you feel should have been eliminated for you?
Oh my God, Terrence! Oh my God, because truth be told, he's probably the one who created the biochemicals that started the zombie island in the first place, and therefore he should have been the first to go.
If you could form the perfect alliance to see your way to the finals, who would it be with?
It would have been with, of course, Trey, Jerry, and that's about it.
Who's in the finals do you feel has your spot?
Who is in the finals? It's Dre,
Dre, Matt, and Jerry.
I'll probably say Jerry. He won twice. Get off the throne.
No,
He won twice.
I haven't won twice yet.
No, he said he won. He won 2 weeks. Jerry won 2 weeks in a row.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.